Internal fillets should be as large as possible. This allows a large diameter tool to be used, which will decrease machining time. As a rule of thumb, the radius should be less than 1/3 of the height. So a 12mm deep pocket should use at least a 4mm internal radius. It is of course possible to have smaller internal fillets, but the part cost will increase accordingly. Know the size of the tooling you're using and always keep the internal fillet radii slightly larger. This keeps the tool from rapidly increasing the amount of material it's cutting when it makes it to the corner. If the tool diameter exactly matches the internal fillet, then as the tool enters the corner, it will suddenly switch to a huge amount of cutting engagement momentarily, which could cause the cutter to break. For example, if the tool being used is a 10mm diameter end mill, make the part corner fillet a little bit bigger, say 6mm. If a square corner is a must for a mating part, then use a dog bone corner. Keep the diameter of the circular corner cut as large as possible. Keep the height of machine features less than 4 times their width. Tall and skinny features will vibrate significantly during machining, causing poor tolerances and surface finishes. Try and add reinforcement where possible to reduce tall, isolated features. For tapped holes, a through hole is always preferred to a blind hole, as it allows the chips from the cutting threads to be evacuated. Don't tap a hole any deeper than 3 times the diameter. There isn't any increase in strength past this point, it just gets more difficult to manufacture and to thread in the fastener. For blind holes, always allow the pilot drill to extend past the threads by half the diameter. It is difficult to tap threads all the way to the very bottom of the hole and requires the machinist to change out the tap type to achieve this. Make sure your finished parts fit inside of off-the-shelf raw stock dimensions. Check your metal supplier for common sizing. Always leave 3mm below the part for the vise to grip the part with, and at least 1mm all the way around. This leaves some material to be machined off, so you're always left with a machine surface that looks good and is dimensionally accurate.